What's going on YouTube? Derek here, and I am bringing you guys a little bit of a different video today. I want to talk about, make sure the audio is recording actually, yep. I want to give initial impressions on Fallout 76. And I don't know how long this is going to be, but I've got quite a few things to talk about. And yes, I did get it on the Xbox, not my platform of choice, but A, all my buddies have it on there. And B, I actually got this for free. I'm not going to say how, but I actually got this for free. Alright, so I was in the boat of when this got announced that we were getting a online Fallout game. My initial reaction was, you've ruined the game. Fallout is ruined. It's going to be shitty. I'm not buying it. Fuck you, Bethesda. I was in that boat. I was. And I wasn't planning to buy this game. But I ended up with it, and I've had the chance to play it, and I'm not going to lie, I've kind of changed my tune. Hear me out here. Fallout 76, keep in mind this is just initial impressions from like 4 hours of gameplay. I'm only like level 10. This is a good game. It is. But it has some problems, and I'm really hoping they'll get evened out. And I want to talk about some of those. I'll talk about what I don't like so far and the stuff I do like. And one of the biggest problems is that the servers are pretty laggy and the worlds aren't being filled up. Now, I attribute that to the fact that probably a lot of people didn't get this. It actually released a day early. But I'm going to attribute it to a lot of people probably didn't get it till today. So fair enough. I'll give it that. But the servers in general are just laggy. And I thought maybe it's because I'm not playing it on an Xbox One X. But my buddy that I was playing with has it on the X and said it's the same problem. So I'm going to chalk it up to just servers. Maybe overloaded servers. I don't know. It could be a multitude of things. But I'm sure that'll get fixed. I'm not too worried about that. One big problem I have is that you can only have a party of 3. I think they should let you have a party of 4. I don't know why it's 3. Seems low because we got in a party earlier, me, my buddy, and another friend, and then we had a 4th who wanted to play, and then found out that there's only parties of 3. You can be in the same world as the other guys, but you can only be in a party of 3. Don't like that. Not keen on the setting. I'm really sick of this East Coast shit. I mean, technically it's not East Coast because it's West Virginia, but like, I want to see other shit. Give me like Colorado, Oregon. Expand on California on the Fallout 400. That'd be fucking awesome. Hell, I'm still saying I want to see like Fallout in what happened to China and Russia, but we'll never get that. But what else? I'm not keen on the fact... I mean, I guess they had to make it like this because this is an online game. Your weapons break again. This hasn't come back since Fallout New Vegas. 4 got rid of that mechanic. This game brought it back. It's alright. You do have to eat and drink, which, it's alright. But it seems like they're really... like stingy on the supplies in this game. Like, I've got like 12 stim packs after like 4 hours. Can't find them anywhere. Plus I'm using them. Purified water is really stingy unless you set up a base. Like, just finding weapon mods. I found like 1 mod all day. I'm trying to think, like, other shit. Like, they're just really stingy, and good luck getting caps. And it costs caps to fast travel, which is some bullshit. But they did kind of make it somewhat okay that you can fast travel to your teammates for free, but someone's still going to pay up, and you don't find a lot of caps. I have like 470 or some shit. Don't like that. But with all that said, I do like this game, and it did do some things right that I'm glad. For one, when you're looting shit, if you loot something, your teammate can come over and still loot it. You're not like taking his loot. That's a really, really good mechanic. And you also don't both get the same loot. It still randomly generates. That's a good mechanic. I think that was really smart for them to think about, because that would have made this game even worse, like, for supplies. It does use the same graphics as Fallout 4, which I guess because it's on the same engine, it's okay. The game looks great. I mean, it looks fine. But, this engine is getting old and it's not so good anymore. But it is what it is. What else do I like about the game? Well, something else I don't like, but I don't like it. There's no NPCs. Other than some, like, vendor robots, there's no NPCs. I don't like that mechanic either, because it kind of fucks up the storytelling of the game. I don't know, maybe I just need to get further into it, but all my information gathered so far is basically just off the terminals. But the other thing that I don't know if I like, I'm leaning towards like, but the perk system in this game works it actually works a lot differently. Fallout 4 gave you, like, the overall whole tree. I like that. I am kind of leaning towards, I wish they would have stuck to that, but then I guess you'd be way overpowered if someone came into the game at, like, level 2. But we're going to talk about that in a second. Now they give you these perk cards, and I think you can have up to 3 cards. I don't know. I'm still really learning it. It's really interesting, but, like, you can pick one when you level up and pick what you want to put something into. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but I like the way it works so far, at least. But going back to things I do like, they made it so you can't say you're like level 60 and you run into a guy that's level 5. You can't just snipe him from a mile away. Doesn't work that way. Both players have to engage each other for a PvP. That was a good fucking idea, because this would be ridiculous if it wasn't. Because I've seriously already got friends that are like level 50. Granted, they played the beta, but again, like I said, if you come in at level 5 and he's sitting way the fuck over here, you're done. Like, there'd be nothing you could do. So, good on Bethesda to do that. So, with all that said, I do want them to fix some of the stuff I've talked about, but I am kind of looking forward to the future of this game. I'll probably give another update in a couple weeks, maybe a month, whenever I've had enough time to play it. And that's that's the problem, is this game came out on Tuesday. It's supposed to come out on Wednesday. It came out on Tuesday. Tomorrow night, which is Thursday, Pokemon comes out, and I'm picking that up for the Switch on Thursday. And, like, Battlefield comes out, I think, also. I think that comes out tomorrow. I'm not getting that, though. I just don't have time to play it, honestly. And fuck EA. I'm not giving them my money, because they own DICE, and I'm not giving them my money. But, like, I've just got so much shit to play. So I'm going to try to put as much time into this as I can, along with Pokemon. But then, like, Black Friday is coming next week, and I got a lot of games that I'm hoping to get for Black Friday. Plus games I've just been playing, like Akibas Beat and Call of Duty. Like, I'm just, like, really limited on time for games to play. Plus, I have to work. But Fallout 76 is a good game, but it has problems. But that being said, it's day one. So I'm going to go ahead and say right now, it is a good game. I don't know if it's worth buying it right at this moment, though. But that's to be determined. I'm sure we'll get an update soon. And that being said, those are my initial thoughts. If you've played it, tell me what you think. If you like it, if you don't. I know some people are still really, like, not sold on the idea of an online Fallout game. I get it. But, yeah. So that's that, guys. And I will see you all later.